Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to my channel. Today we have a sticker haul that's pretty short. It's two shops. It's my usual Caress Press and Scribble Prints Co. Obviously I haven't been spending a lot of money in the last month, so I've been a good girl and just been kind of getting kits and things that I would need. And I haven't been really buying a lot of extras. I did order from Plan With Me stickers, so that'll be in the next order, so I'm excited for that. But otherwise, it's mostly just Caress Press and Scribble Prints Co lately. But let's get straight into the haul. It's not going to be very long, but we have a fair bit of kits. And I have two mysteries from SPC. Was it May and June, I think? I think those are the months. But let's get straight into it. First we have Caress Press. And I got a little order freebie here. The summer freebie in gold. Really, really cute. Definitely have to make sure I bring those in. And then first I have the August monthly because I use her inserts and I really like to use her kits. And this is the August one. I went with Beach Club, which was a exclusive with Sadie Piper. And I really liked the art of this one. I really liked like the pink and the greens, but I didn't end up buying the actual kit, weekly kit, because I wasn't huge into the black being the fourth color. It's just, for summer for me, I don't know, it's just too much. I don't know, you know, I love black, it's my favorite color, but yet, well, I guess purple, but also pink, but also green, anyway. I love black, but I don't know, for some reason for summer, I don't like as much black. I wouldn't mind this if like the third color was just the fourth color was just a different, maybe this teal, so then would have brightened it up. It had all the black in the art, but that's just me. That's why I decided to get it in monthly, because I still really loved the art and the colors as it is. So I got the checklist, we've got the extra pages with the pretty deco, and then you just have the usual file. It is the usual page. It is cut, so it looks like it'll fit in August. And yeah, some lovely patterns, water patterns, just perfect for the last month of summer. Then I picked up Moonlight Gamer, which was my gamer girl artwork, which had a touch of Sailor Moon anime stuff in it. And I got this from both Maggie and Andrea because I loved it so much. I love how both of them did it differently as well. It's also come up really light and pretty on Caress Press printing on her glossy paper. I love how she just included this full box of the aesthetic full box as well, just straight up in here. Oh, I love just seeing how the art turns out when it's printed. Like, it just makes it so much more like such a different element to it. And usually I explain kits like when I get first. I guess I have other things to explain, but I'll do it with SBC. I'll just show you the Caress Press version, and it's very beautiful. So I am so excited to have all of them. I bought 2 copies from SBC, so I was into this art, if I do say so myself. This is the freebie with the extra Fashion Girls in hand. And then I picked up 2 of the girls, one at sitting at the computer and just the girl with the braids. One of my favorites. I've been saving this reference for so long and finally used it. I got the washi strip. Got a bunch of deco in this one. Love it so much. Love the colors that she chose. But yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, I was actually inspired by paper that Darcy did with the grid with the color square, so I had to try with it in my own sort of style, and I really liked the way it came out. So kudos to you, Darcy, for inspiring me. And then I used the just the design of Usagi's blanket in Sailor Moon. I'm just gonna recreate it here. I don't even care. It's just so fun with the bunnies and the moons. That's what her bedspread looks like in the actual anime. And then I tried something different with sort of grid and the sort of the melty lines with the clouds and stars, and just playing around with papers for this set was one of my big things. I'm also going to tell you that I hate drawing keyboards. Like, you'd think it would be easy with all the straight lines, but it kind of, like, they get so easily wonky. It's so hard. I'm not a straight line girly. I like to draw curves, which is probably why I like drawing people the best. So I always struggle with, like, the elements and also the scenes because of the straight lines. I don't know. And I feel like they have to be straight, but you know, they probably don't have to be. But and I love that she used this for the bottom washi. So fun. Because you cut it here in the middle, I think I would use the top with the blue. I think that's how I would do it. But the other kit I got was Florence. And I think this artist is, is it Lav? Something like that. I follow her on Instagram, but this is gorgeous. I mean, it screams Italy, obviously. You got the lemons, you got the tomatoes. It's just so bright. You got, like, the beautiful villa. Just so pretty. I think I'm gonna save this if I go to Italy, because that would be fun. But I feel like everybody's in Italy this summer, which is quite funny. I have a few friends in Greece too at the moment, but I think it's gorgeous. The pop of red though, it'll be really really bright and fun spread. But I love the lemon design, and I love the, like, more olive toned green in this too. Like, it really goes with sort of the Italy vibes and, like, the Greece vibes as well. But you get the lemons and the olive oil. So pretty. And that bottom washi is such a fun, striking design. I love that. I always feel like I can't do those kind of designs as patterns. I'm still not quite up there with digital papers. I do the more painterly ones, but love my little haul from Caress Press this month. But we're about to go nuts on Scribble Prints Co. So first we have my freebies at the top here. We got a cute little what is it called? A vinyl that we did in 2020 for Black Lives Matter. Of course, Black Lives still matter. It's still not anywhere close to what it should be, but yeah, just saying that. But so happy with this vinyl that we did for fundraising. And then I have 3 70 plus freebies, and they're all different, which is fun. We have a gold glitter, we have a marble, and we have this really fun yellow, like really bright pastel yellow. I love that. And I have some foil freebies. I've got the sparkly hollow mats, and then I got a bunch of the full the fun delays at the bottom. 2 in lavender hollow and 1 in matte bronze. And then I picked up some foil bundles. You've seen me go through this one. This is the punk one, but she brought it out in core foil, so I picked up the gold, the silver, the rose, the hollow, look at that, and the sparkly hollow. Yes. So I definitely have to pick up one of those each. And then I picked up just the next lot of kit planning labels that I use to plan out my kits. I picked up the new cruise ship because I thought the new design was really pretty, and there's lots of cruises. Like, I don't think I would take an actual cruise, but there are like ferries to Estonia and Stockholm here, so that could be fun. Or even just tip normal boat trips that they do around here, because you can get ferries to like other islands. And then I'm so happy this came in, because the week that I'm filming this, it is, what is it? It's the 17th of July, and I'm seeing Barbie on the 20th. And this came in just in time for my Barbie spread. Obviously, I haven't started it yet, so I'm definitely going to be using this in lieu of, like, I'm going to use this for, like, a replace of other deco, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to use a character sticker every time. I'll bring in these Barbie decos. They're so perfect to match the movie. And then I just bought this color of the week, which is a pretty periwinkle blue. And I just get everything plus the scribbler. But let's get into the kits. And oh my god, this beautiful art by Melissa. She drops like one art every year and just like slays the game, and then just leaves for the rest of the year. And I love it. Like, this is so beautiful. It's called Splash. Perfect, like mint green blue. These fashion girls, I love this girl so much. I didn't buy any extras because these two are perfect to me. I love just the style. Oh, it's just so pretty and I love it. And this is definitely going in my August liner. I just realized that this could probably work with this. It's a slightly lighter yellow, but it'll probably work. We got the freebie here of the hand holding the swim bag. I picked up the deco icons, but I didn't pick up any extra fashion girls because I thought what was included in the kit was perfect for me, and I loved all the different boxes. It's just so bright and fun and almost makes me think of like Easter colors, but summer. And you know I love a wobbly check and a grid. I just love those things so much. So I love those papers. Definitely be using a lot of paper, digital paper labels. Oh, and I love like this, I guess it's like a cement, it's obviously from the shower kind of thing, like what's the cement around the pool look, but it's so clean and pretty, and I love the shower. Perfect for a quote right there. So love that one. Definitely in the August lineup. I'm not sure what foil to use with it yet, but we'll see. Let me know down below if you have any ideas, because this should come out before my kit lineup, so we might have time. And then I picked up Pop Mystery number 3, and it turned out to be The Breakfast Club. I think I saw a list of the pop culture kits that Andrea has, but I don't remember them really. I don't have a vague idea, and I don't know what she's releasing when in terms of her pop culture mystery, although she does tease them pretty well in her release videos now, so definitely check out new releases videos when there is a pop mystery, because she tends to like bring it in for a little quick little look, and you can just press pause on the video and watch and look at it in detail like I do. But this one was probably the last like she had pretty good hints. I think everyone guessed this one. The Breakfast Club, definitely one of my favorite movies. I watched it when I was in high school. Actually, I watched it the year that I wasn't in high school. It's a long story. My schooling is all over the place. There was a year where I kind of was not in school, okay? And I watched that this year and it was very formative. Obviously, it's not a perfect film. John Hughes is very dated nowadays, but I feel like the core message of the film is still really there. And it's just a really fun film. So love to see, and obviously Darcy doing this. It's the perfect pair up. Just Darcy in 80s films just feels right, you know what I mean? So you got all of the detention breakfast club and the library and a few of the items here. And of course you have the iconic scene as the sidebar box. I did pick up the checklist because I thought I'd more likely use this in my pre-planner than my main planner. And deco. So fun. It's definitely very it definitely has the preppy and the loser alternative colors put together, which is really fun. Of course, this iconic scene where they're all talking about their lives, that's like the scene, right? So fun. Love the brick and the grid, just super 80s. So I thought that was really fun. Oh, and the lockers at the bottom washi. But I couldn't pass up such a pop culture mystery. And then here we go. As I said, I bought Moonlight Gamer from SBC, and I bought a second one. And I just have the deco and stuff for that one. The deco, the icons or whatever, the doodles. But yeah, with Moonlight Gamer, as I said, it was sort of a merging of, I really wanted to do a gamer set, but I didn't want it, and I wanted to have iconic gamer aesthetic. There's I kept getting stuck in YouTube shorts and reels of the aesthetic gamer girl. Everything's pink and pastel, and they're and they spend a lot of videos just opening snacks onto pretty little plates and little Asian snacks, and then little soda drinks, and a lot of it is actually junk food, and that actually made me think of Usagi from Sailor Moon because she's a gamer and she loves food. So I kind of merged it all together and added the moon, celestial elements from Sailor Moon in there as well. But I didn't make it outright Sailor Moon, you know what I mean? But I had those sort of ideas and put them together. to make this ultimate gamer girly set. But she's a girl who loves her, like, who built her PC and has all the neon lights in there. Super fun. And obviously the mechanical keyboard. But she also loves her snacks. And I also made up this little video game, Kitty Cat Revenge, which I actually made up a long time ago with my cat Jemima. She used to run around like mad, and I dreamt up of a video game where it's like a platformer where you play the cat who's like freaking out and running over things, and you have to climb up people's legs and stuff. So I just referenced that cute little thing I made up a few years ago in my head. And we also have like little games in here, which I did fill out, which is probably silly because you can't read it when it's actually there. But we got like farming seasons, and then I think I put what did I put? Animal villages. So I think that's Animal Crossing. Then I have Link's Adventure or something like that. So Zelda. And then at the very end, what did I put? Oh, Kirby. So that's what the games are referencing in there. You can't really tell on a sticker. It's too small. But I did do those little details. And then I thought I'd make it, I was like, okay, how am I going to do the ramen? Because I want to do cup ramen. And I thought, oh, we can name it after this. So Milky Way noodles. And then I was like, okay, what's the flavor? Gamer Fuel, of course. It was just fun to make up my own thing. And then we have Blaze, that's with an E, and then Sakura flavor. So, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun making everything myself and like my own little brands. And then the freebie was the extra controller hand with the tower of controllers. And I picked up the Fashion Girl Extra, and I thought with my second one I can use what I don't across the two. And then we have the doodles and all the deco. So you can see the colors are different to Caress Press. So she's brought in this blue, whereas this has the purple. Oh no, it has more of the cream kind of color. So you can kind of compare and contrast here what you might be interested in. I don't know. Sometimes that could be interesting. How they look different. There's definitely more of an emphasis on that blue in here. They're pretty similar actually. So I don't know. Pick up what you like. Oh, and then the peach. I just did peach bubbles. I couldn't think of a name of the drink, and then I did Dreamy Strawberry instead of Pocky. It's Dreamy instead. Let me zoom back in for you. And then we have the pajamas and slippers, and I made it into bunny headphones instead because I know it's usually like cat headphones, but I did see a pair of bunny ones, so I made these into bunnies because I thought that would match better and also be something different. Especially if you use that other recent Gamer Girl kit, then this one should be different enough, but still be like, yeah, I love gaming. I'm a gamer girl. I definitely love this aesthetic. And then of course here you have like the bed with the Usagi bedspread. I had to do like, I love this flower pillow. It probably, I would like one, but I haven't found one yet. And then we just have like the fun rainbow with the grid. The grid just feels gamery to me, you know? But that was Gamer Girl, well, Moonlight Gamer, gosh. It was called Gamer Girl in my files for a long time, because I didn't know what to call it. Well, this is Wax Lover, and this was a custom from Andrea, and it was an exclusive that we did, and it's just like, yeah, she's like, no, let's just do a fun niche, but I think, like, it is niche, but, oh my god, it's just so much fun, and I had so much fun drawing this. I think Andrea was like, you could tell Jess enjoyed drawing this. I pretty much had free reign. Like, she gave me a list of what she wanted, but I chose the color palette. I chose all the references. Well, she chose out like these girls and this like candle and the wax thing. So there was sort of very much a mix. But we had really fun collaborating on this one, and I just had a lot of fun making it sort of more modern and aesthetic plus the wax. And when I found this color palette, I just knew it would be perfect because I wanted it to be bright and airy and fun, but like a different kind of bright, a bit more, I think it's a bit more adult bright fun, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, it's just about loving wax and enjoying the hobby. You know, you've got cutting up the wax. You got a melting basket, which is actually I took reference from Kirsten from Fantasy Wax and also Kirsten Plans. I just used her wax basket as a reference. And then we got like different, you know, cotton balls and different waxes and melters. And then this probably took me the longest time, and that was making this. She went to like a wax display on a planner cart, and she was like on a cart. And she's like, this cart is really cool. And she had the reference picture of the clear, empty cart. And I was like, well, it took, basically, I drew like one row. And then I just copy pasted it and then like deleted the overlaying stuff. And then I went through and made the colors different where I could to make it a little more varied. But this person has a lot of clamshells. I don't know, maybe they make their wax or they just love collecting clams and displaying them. Maybe they have their one favorite big shop, you know what I mean? But yeah, that probably took the most. There was a lot of layering, a lot of figuring out and doing the transparency. But I think it turned out so cute. And these girls are some of my favorites. They're so cool and pretty. And we have the freebie here, which has some extra stuff like extra little daisy melter, as well as this little outfit flat lay. And then I picked up these fashion girls, people boxes, fam 4. And I just got the black hair with light skin. And then, yeah. I think she was like, I want to include a laptop with, and we'll put a little picture of Fantasy Wax's shop in there. I was like, you know what, I'll do one better. I'll do a whole scene with the laptop just to make it a bit extra and different. And just so it has like a different looking box. So I thought it was really cute. It's like she's bringing out her wax planner to plan everything she's going to buy. Maybe her wish list. For the new release kind of thing. And I actually took photos of these waxes on my desk, like at the same angle, so I could include them as like a reference. And then in this picture, the really cute girl, but that's a picture of my hand holding a bag of wax that I use as a reference to put in there. I think she just has her hand like flopping there in the actual reference photo, but I took a picture of my own hand to like get that reference right, like she's sniffing some good new wax. And then we just have a really pretty girl with flowers. I don't know, I just thought it might add a little extra to the set. So pretty. You can tell I had fun making this one, for sure. And I just love these colors so much. I feel like I haven't seen this color palette a lot. It's similar to like the Little Mermaid, I think, because you have the purple and this green, but I love the way it came out. And then we have like the planner with the wish list and looking at Instagram. And then you have like the Happy Mail, which I drew this without any reference. I don't know if you could tell, it's probably pretty obvious, but it was just fun to be able to like just try and draw a box full of waxes. And we have like little heart-shaped thingies in there. So fun. And all the different wax shapes. And then I had a lot of fun with the patterns on this one too. Had to do my curvy flowers in a sort of a marble. We had some dots. I love the wiggle. She did like the wiggle rainbow at the bottom, but then also the terrazzo at the top. Love that. And then we just have a cute little bedroom. And this is where I really started playing with like some different light brushes just to make the scenes feel a bit more alive. And yeah. So I love the way that one came out. Just the story of the wax lover set. And then these are 2 mystery kit reformats, so I'll quickly flip through them because I've actually planned with both of these. But because it is a reformat, I'll show you. But this was by The Sea, which was a sort of feminine, almost 90s feeling mermaid. It makes me think of the 90s with this color palette. Just really pretty soft girl mermaids. I don't know, I still love this set. I love the way it came out, like the way you have the pink sand. It's just so soft and pretty. You have the dolphin. Dolphin's very 90s too. And then I just picked up the Fam 3 here. You get the soft serve ice cream. Which is sort of an aesthetic choice. And then a little mermaid queen here, or princess. And I just really love these soft muted colors. I think Andrea, she planned this with, I used a sparkly gold with this, and she did a hollow gold and lavender hollow mix, and it was really pretty. I was so pleased with this mermaid tail, and they have like the beach sand, perfect for quotes too. Yeah, I really love this reformat. I'm glad I picked it up again, because I'll definitely use it again. The week that I used this in my planner was not a nice week. It was a very, very sad, traumatic week. So, which I don't think I actually planned in the end on camera, because it was just too much. So it'd be nice to be able to redo that. But oh yes, my favorite papers on the bottom. I love them so much. I was so proud. I had to do so much work on this paper to get it just right, but I love the holographic scales. It looks so fun. I love it. Love the way that set came out. I'm glad I have another chance to use it. And then we have 90s Grudge, which one of my favorite mysteries of last year, I think. Yeah. One of my all-time favorites, obviously we had to do the bedroom of Kat from 10 Things I Said About You. She's like the ultimate Gen X girl. And then you just have our girlies here with like the jaws. And then she wanted a pizza box. I'm like, well, no, a reference to a 90s, 80s, I think it was an 80s film actually. But I watched in the 90s, The Burbs, where it's Corey Feldman and he's always like, pizza dude. So that's why I did it as pizza dude on the pizza. And because we had to have the Discman. I had a lot of Discmans actually. I love them. Dr. Pepper Smackers, is it called? Smackers? But yeah, you got everything 90s here, but you got like a more of a 90s grunge girly, Daria, Cat from 10 Things About You kind of feel. The toolbox freebie, and then I picked up this family box. I love it. This is from the Punk Planner set, but it works perfectly in here as well. And I was really proud of this hand actually. I was very proud of the rings. I find rings are really hard to draw and like make them look okay. So I was very happy with those rings. So I'm happy to see the hand used again. And I love these colors. Just that teal just gets me. And the black and yellow plaid. Oh, and of course, you know, I had to do all the references in the CDs and the videotapes. So, in the CDs, we got Nirvana, Placebo, Hole, Alice in Chains, Alanis Morissette, TLC, Pearl Jam, and Green Day. So many good stuff. And of course, the movies here, you've got Reality Bites, Airheads, one of my favorite. Wayne's World, probably my favorite of all time. Poison Ivy, which is, I haven't watched, but Drew Barrymore looks amazing in it. And then Daria episodes at the bottom because, you know, I have to have a little reference to Daria. I'm actually watching Daria at the moment, which is funny. And of course, we have the Hard Candy and the Manic Panic and the Great Lash. So fun. Of course, I had a lot of fun with the papers in this as well, with the daisies and the melty smileys. It's just, I love this aesthetic. Love it so much. You just have the tartan at the bottom. But those are everything I got. I got a second of Wax Girl as well. Well, Wax Lover. Oh my god. Again, it was called Wax Girl in my files, but it's Wax Lover. So I got a second of that one too. But before we finish up, I have two mystery kits to show you. Oh, also these ones I won't go through. I got an extra of Lemonade because I realized I'd never got another one. And I got an extra of Barbie as well, of Life in Plastic. So, just to get it out there. So we got May mystery, June and July mysteries is what we got here. Alright. You've probably seen all these, so let's get into them. I drew one. So let's have a look at June. And this is a old glam Hollywood. I'm just so happy with this one. I just had so much fun drawing this one too. It was old glam Hollywood. Just make it pink and make it vintage and beautiful. And I kind of mixed up a few of the eras of old Hollywood. You have more of a 20s, 30s look here and more of a 50s look, 40s, 50s look over here. But I think all of those kind of come together these days just to make a really beautiful vintage look. And the kind of idea is that it could be used for like Valentine's Day, it could be for a bachelorette party, it could be for any time. It could be for going to LA because we have the Beverly Hills here, rocking up to the Beverly Hills hotel. Just any kind of party you can think of, or just something pretty to use. But yeah, so I kind of like, I think this is the first time that I did full box scenes. So these are like a full scenes with the people in them already. So they kind of like, they just came like that. And it was really fun to do that, like incorporate them all together. So you have like the light streaks across them, really fun. And then looking through the mirror. I just tried to do it as glamorous and pretty as I could. You have this beautiful bedroom with satin sheets and pillows and a feather boa and a man's hat. Oh. And outside you've got like LA with the palm trees just distantly in the view. And then because you had to have like the fur wrap, and I did some like vintage makeup and pearls and everything like that. So super pretty. It was a lot of fun to do, and you have more of that vintage makeup look in here. So many feathers and champagne bottles and lipstick on napkins. It's just very feminine and very girly. Oh, you could also use it for the Oscars. I did include a little Oscar in the artwork in case Andrea wanted to use that with the vanity. So you could use this for Oscars as well because it gave me those feels. Maybe I drew this around the Oscars. I don't remember. But it gave me those feels, so I decided to include it. And you just have some really pretty, dainty patterns, really soft. More Art Deco style here. And then you have like the bejeweled hand, which is like, I love this bejeweled hand. It was like a hand, like a netted glove with jewels all over it. I'm like, how am I going to draw this? So my idea was I individually drew some of the jewels, and then I did sort of a glitter with sparkles kind of overlay, and then there is sort of like a netting as well to make it sort of more gloved. And then because you have like the champagne flowing, always fun to like try and stretch myself and figure out how to draw things. Then because it's a mystery, you have the extra color, this gold champagne color with the doodles, and then all the extra boxes because you want to have all the skin tones. And because gotta use the blonde for Marilyn, right? Because it has very Marilyn feels. But otherwise, just I love them, so pretty. And then I forgot you got an extra lot of girls in this one because we also did the toolbox girl with the glittery dress, and then we had I drew this girl on the looking at the mirror, and I just thought it'd be so perfect in addition. And I love how she included that scene box. I kind of did a more simple scene box for her to like have as a background for different things, like this girl who's just like the chair and the person. So I kind of made up this scene just for them to be able to, Andrea to be able to use in the background of things. So I love that also you could use this because it's still very like pretty and flowy with the curtain and like the light coming in. You could use a quote box very easily with that. Love the way that came out. And the matching foil that came with it, of course, is champagne lights in sparkle. I mean, of course, I feel like this is the perfect match, honestly. Like, it's just so sparkly. Like, this is champagne and this is champagne. It's a perfect pairing. And I love the sparkle design with this because it's like really pretty, and also I feel like very dainty and adult and like starstruck. So that was June Mystery. I love it so much. And then we have July Mystery by, and this is art by Dusk. One of my favorites. Dusk can't go wrong, honestly. She is so good. But this is a beautiful, like, July is usually sort of the autumn fall sets, and I love this version of it. It's just like dark and moody. It's definitely like, it feels September to me, like leading into October, where you have like the dark moody girls, you get like the elf ears and sort of like this crown of branches on this girl. This is my first time seeing it in person. I haven't actually opened it today when I got it, and it's so pretty. I love the stained glass lamp as well, the LED light lamp. I believe the grimoire, the lavender. Dusk is so good. She's great at like, just the way she renders the shadows and things. It just looks so beautiful. So definitely putting this one in. It's so dark and pretty. Ugh, like look at this. So rich and dark. I love it. Just looking at all the bits and pieces, I don't even know what to say. I really, really enjoy this. I love the patterns too. They're really dainty and florally, like botanic patterns. Perfect for this. The butterflies in the bottom. Oh, that's perfect. And this house. It almost makes me think of Knives Out, actually. I'd love to live in a house like that. So pretty. And this extra beautiful brown color. Oh, these girls are everything. And the close-up of the house. Oh, they're so pretty. And like the wall, I guess you could take it as like a wallpaper, you know, for a quote. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. Love that. I think I drew August, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one. I think I know which one is August that I drew. I'm pretty sure. So I'm excited to see how that one came out. But this one is, ugh. I just feel like the mystery's been so freaking good this year. They're all bangers. I want to use all of them. And for this one, we came with silver. We got silver sparkle. Shimmer. My gosh. They're both shimmer, not sparkle. My brain dying. But I just love shimmer so much. It goes with so many things. Definitely perfect for this. But we also got an extra bonus of 2 of her leaf designs, which are now in the shop a la carte. These are really pretty leaves. I like how they're just in the corners. So you just have a little extra peek. Those are perfect. I love that. Love them. I'm pretty sure I bought a bunch of the cores just to put through autumn, but such a pretty mystery July. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I drew August. And I really love it, so I can't wait to look at that one in person. But otherwise, I think like the rest of the year is just awesome, to be honest. But that is everything for this sticker haul. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more hauls. I just do one a month these days. I just keep everything in my US box and get it all delivered in one go, and it's great. But hopefully, it looks like I still got a fair bit because I just prattled on. But I did get a fair bit of kits this month, which I'm very happy about because it's needed. Like, a lot of this is going in my August lineup and my September, so I'm super excited. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.